these little geniuses. They greeted me when I woke up. He's still playing with his ball that we got him for his little pool day on Sunday. You still playing with it? You like that ball? It squeaks, right? Oh, here, ew. He's already broken it. Look at him. He loves his ball. Don't you love your ball, Nugget? See, it squeaks. Don't you love your ball, Nugget? Don't you love your ball? Oh my god, yes you do. Yes you do, Nugget. Yes you do. Sniff the camera. Come on. Like this smell. Oh, look who came by. You're such silly guys. You guys are so silly, aren't you? This dude, he likes to act all tough. But he is actually just a baby. Look at him. Whoever knows Cheeto, like my friends and whoever's seen him, they know that he likes to bark a whole lot. So does he. He barks a whole lot at strangers. But he gets used to them. I mean, they both do, but he's more of a bark no bite. This dude's a bark and bite. But you just gotta get them used to you. Right? Because we got this one during the pandemic, so he wasn't really too social with any other dogs or people. That's why he's like that, and we haven't really had that much time to train him. But he's still a good dog. Right, Nugget? You're still a good boy. And so is Cheeto. No. And so is Cheeto. It's a nice, beautiful day outside. I woke up just a few minutes ago. I'd say around, because right now it's currently 8:08. I would say I woke up around like, what, 7:50? Yeah, around 7:50 or 40. I'm not sure. Because I heard my dad leave, and he normally leaves around like 7:30 or 7:40 to work. Breakfast, I think what I'm gonna have, because there's a banana left, and what else is there? There's eggs, but I had eggs already 2 days in a row. What can I have for breakfast? I might just honestly have a banana or cornflakes. I don't know, one of those two, or both. I don't feel like making oatmeal. Too lazy for that. Let me see what else. There's tuna, but like tuna in the morning. We gotta buy more honey soon. I think that's what I'm gonna make. It's just not make, but like prepare myself. Cornflakes and a banana. Cornflakes, now time for the honey. I don't know if this is normal, or like if everyone does this or not, but I like to drizzle some honey on there. If I could get this open. I like to drizzle a bit of honey on there. Yeah. A little much, but you know, the more honey the better for me. So here we have our breakfast for this morning. I was able to search up like a good pre-workout to do, because I don't really take pre-workout. I don't take anything that has caffeine in it. I just don't want, to like be too dependent on caffeine. Like there's some people that have caffeine and they can't like live without it and they get headaches and everything. I don't want to do that. So I just don't really take caffeine. I mainly like to use my natural energy. But I think the pre-workout that I'm going to stick to is like some water, a little bit of salt, and some honey. Which I think that worked last time because I did feel like more energized in a way. But I also took 2 scoops of creatine with that. So, and the doctor said I should avoid creatine because it's making my kidneys function like a little slow. But honestly, I think I just need to take a break and then resume to like 1 scoop a day, because I was doing like 2 scoops a day, and I guess that was like really, that wasn't the way to go. Because you're supposed to, if you're taking 2 scoops, you're supposed to kind of like take a week to load the creatine and then hop off of it, and then like kind of go in like a pattern, like 1 week. I think that's how it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it goes like 2 scoops this week, and then 1 scoop for maintenance for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then go back on to 2 like loading phases. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like those loading phases. But I wasn't doing that. I was doing like 2 scoops every day because I felt like I was getting bigger and I felt like I had more energy in the gym. But, oh, and speaking of the gym, today's leg day. Not my favorite days. I really don't like leg day. I still hit legs pretty hard, but the bench that I have, I can't really do leg extensions that well. Like can't really feel them too well, and the max weight that I can load on there is probably 150 pounds, which I would like to do more. I'd say close to like 170, 180, I would say I want to do on there. But also it doesn't have full range of motion. It's like kind of a 90-degree angle. But and also I think I'm gonna have to start doing, and also I think I'm gonna have to start doing legs twice a week, because my upper body, I like how it's proportioned. I like how it's filled out. I want to fill it out more, and I still think I got work to do. I still feel sort of small, but my legs are kind of like a little behind. Like they have the shape and everything, but they're not as big as I want them to be in proportion to the rest of my body. Especially my calves. I have to work on calves a lot. And also body fat. I gotta stop eating so much, because the body fat that I've been wanting to achieve has not really been achieved yet, because I've been overeating a lot. Every time I go out with my girlfriend, we go out to eat somewhere like Olive Garden or any other restaurant or fast food, and I just don't care about the calories and I overeat, because I have a big appetite. I used to be fat, and that's where my big appetite comes from. And she's like the opposite of me. She's really like skinny, and not really skinny, but like she's skinny, and she doesn't eat a lot. She doesn't eat as much as I do. Like you'll give her a plate and she'll eat like about half of it. I'm full. I'm like, girl, but it's actually an advantage if you're a person with a big appetite like me, because I'm full and I'm like, all right, thank you. I just take her food. Anyways, I'll meet you soon at the gym. Hit some legs and see how legs feel. Hopefully I feel like I've worked them out pretty good. Warmed up with think they're called RDLs. I should know the name of the exercises that I'm doing, but sometimes I don't. But the ones that I just did for a warm-up are RDLs, just to warm up the hamstrings a little bit. I think that warms up the knee as well, which is what you're supposed to do. So like hamstring curls, and RDLs, they warm up your hamstrings so that way you can squat better. But I think hamstring curls are more effective in warming up your knees. So that way when you squat, you're not like shocking your knees into anything. But now we're going to move on to maybe, I want to say squats. I'm not sure. I think I want to get used to squatting for a little bit. So we might do the barbell over the shoulder like this. I think that's what we'll start off with, just to like, get the legs used to it, and then the next exercise we'll do squats, so that whenever I squat, I can lift heavier. I like to put a board underneath my heels to like give me a little bit more leverage. So we're gonna do the barbell right here, squatting, regular squats, and then sissy squats. I'm not sure if I want to use the board yet for under my heels. I think I will. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna use it because like, the board's gonna like slip back and forth. It's gonna be uncomfortable for me. Well, the weights on here add up to about 55 pounds. I would add more, but I don't have weights that would fit on there. I don't like leg day. I hate leg day. But I gotta do it. I gotta push myself. The next one I might do till failure. I'm not sure because that takes a lot of energy out of me. Ugh. Not exactly to failure, but until I got tired. We've got about like 160 pounds loaded on here. 45, 25, that's 140. And then a 10, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 160. I may have looked a little weak, struggling with 160, 140, judging on the fact that I've been lifting for about 4 years, and that way is still hard for me to carry. But weight is weight, and it works out my legs. May have looked weak, but it works out my legs pretty good. Well, up next is sissy squats. No, they're not really my favorite, but they look a little girly, kind of like sissy squat thing. Let's hear about these. I went light on this because I want to go all the way down.
because it was a bit too loud. And I'm trying to focus on my workout, and I haven't been able to focus with the music and everything. So I'm just going to do it with no headphones, do it raw. So we're going to start off with, for calves, we're going to start off with individual calf raises, and then move on to the barbell raises, and then just like donkey calf raises, I think that's what they're called. I'm going to lift this up a little bit. Look at that. So far, so good. For some reason, I think it's the mobility I have in my ankles. My left one is a bit more stiff. My left calf is smaller than my right. I think that might be normal, but I don't like the fact that one's bigger than the other. Two more sets of that, and then next exercise. Okay, this time I actually get a good shot on the calves. They're small. They're small. Like, they're pretty cut, but not the size that I want them. Get the calves from a different angle. From here. Kind of tired. I really don't want to continue this workout, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to get bigger. You gotta keep pushing through. Come on. I gotta keep pushing through. After calves, I have abs. I might film like 2 exercises of those, but that's about it. Because abs, not really important. I mean, they are, but you know, not really important in terms of filming. Hold on. With the board out. There we go. So we can get more of a stretch in there. You know what? How hard could it be? Right? Just slap on 45, 25, and 2 10s. And that's about right here. 90, 140, 50, 60, 78, 180. How hard could 180 pounds be for barbell calf raises? I'm gonna do it without the board first, and then I'll put the board after, just to see how it feels. I don't think I'm gonna get much range of motion, which honestly you're supposed to. Because the more range of motion you have, the more you're using the muscle, more stretch you get. But I mean, it's not always the case of more range of motion. Like with thighs, right, with quads, you can squat down to about 90 degrees or a little bit less, and you're still working them. You don't have to squat down all the way, just to get that burn. But everyone's different. Whatever works for them, works for them. Whatever works for me, works for me. So any exercise that you feel, oh, you should do, but it doesn't feel great to you, then it doesn't feel great to you. Maybe someone's bench press, someone can bench like a lot better, and that's their favorite exercise. Meanwhile, you don't really feel it that well, but you feel it more in chest press. So I would say just stick to whatever feels good to you, but just make sure to use it properly. Make sure you feel the squeeze, the burn, whatever. Make sure you feel that your muscle is working. As long as you know your muscle is working and you feel it, you're doing it right, okay? 180, see how it feels. You know what? I'm gonna lower it down to like 160. Because I did feel it working, but I wasn't getting that range of motion that I wanted to. Lowered it down to 160. Am I right? Yes. Okay. 160. Let's see. Feels pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do the board on the feet. I'll leave that for another time. And abs, I just decided while I was doing that, you know, it's not, abs aren't really interesting. But I'm going to do them after I do one more set of this, and then 3 sets. And then 3 sets of the next calf exercise.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall and it crumbles. We will stand tall. She'll never